Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Today we're unboxing the new iPad Pro in the silver color. Now this is of course Apple's new iPad, and this retails for $800 plus tax, plus a case, plus the Apple Pencil, plus depending on what accessories you want to get. So you're gonna end up spending close to $1,000, if not more, if you want more gigs. Now this is the 32 gigabyte model, and you can see the box here. It's just like the box on the iPad Air 2. There's nothing really special about it, but let's go ahead and open this guy up. Alright, now let's go ahead and open the box here. Now this guy does have a 12.9-inch Retina display, and the size is going to be close to the size of a Retina MacBook Pro's whole screen. And the thinness is, it's probably like half of a Retina MacBook Pro, but you can see it here. It's quite large of a device, and straight away let me just show you a size comparison between my iPhone 6 right here, just so you can get an idea of how big this thing is. Now it is definitely like really light, which is very nice of course, and it still feels quite premium. We of course get the connector here. We have the charger for charging the iPad. It's quite a bit longer than the other cables, of course, than the ones that you get with the iPhone. We got the little instruction booklets here with some Apple stickers, I believe, yep, and then of course the instructions. Alright, but yeah, here is the iPad Pro. Let's go ahead and remove the plastic film and pull this out right here and close this back up. Of course, you want to preserve that and put it back over there by the box. But yeah, here is this guy. It's it feels really nice actually. It actually feels nicer for some reason than the iPad Air 2. This aluminum feels like a nicer aluminum than the iPad Air 2. I don't know if they're using a different aluminum or if it's just me. I'm turning it on right now. Now on the back here, we are going to get an 8 megapixel iSight camera. On the front, we have like a 1.2 or something like that, which is a little bit unfortunate. You'd think they would upgrade the front-facing camera more than the back-facing camera, because I feel like you would take more, self pictures or FaceTime more than you would use the back camera. But oh well, Apple's choice to do that. Now looking around at the iPad here at the ports and all of the buttons, on the left side here we do have the volume up and volume down. We have the camera right here, of course. We have the lock and unlock button, and also to turn it off. We have a speaker here, a speaker here, a speaker here, and a speaker here. So quad speakers, which is really nice, and it should give you definitely much better sound than the previous generations. We have the headphone jack right here, and then we got the smart connector right there. That's where the new keyboard's gonna plug in. Fortunately, we don't have that today because Apple didn't release it at the same time as the iPad. So we'll be taking a look at the keyboard itself at a later date, but I'm gonna go ahead and set this up so I can show it to you guys. All right guys, so here is the iPad Pro. It's just basically a bigger iPad. And of course, there's nothing really particularly special about it. It doesn't come with anything that the other guys don't come with. So, what you're getting here is just a larger screen, faster processors. Everything should be a little bit faster. The thing is that the iPad Air 2 is already fast enough to the point where the things happening faster here, you aren't going to notice much of a difference. So let's go here to NewYorkTimes.com. The one thing you are getting is a much larger keyboard, and it's like a full-size keyboard, which is really nice. But you're going to see, you get like the full web in a very large format, and you can zoom in, and everything looks really good. Now, of course, you are going to have the optimization issues with older apps, that you have to 2 times that you normally do that with the iPad, so it's going to look even worse here. So you might want to ditch those apps and start using iPad-only apps. So things like Instagram and that, they're going to look really bad on here if you use them. But first impressions, it feels much nicer than the iPad Air 2. I don't know why, but it just does. I think one of the things that I really like about this are the edges here that are chamfered. They feel much better than the iPad Air 2. They don't really scratch on your finger like I kind of remember the iPad Air 2 doing. Now we'll be comparing them in a future date, but for now I think that just feels a lot better. The whole tablet overall just feels quite nicer than the iPad Air 2. More premium for sure. And since it is so thin and so light, you don't really, it doesn't feel like you're lugging around a huge thing. Now when you put a keyboard on this and you start using it completely like a laptop, this thing is going to get as thick and as bulky as a Retina MacBook Pro or one of the other laptops. So that's something to keep in mind. This isn't going to be something that's more portable than the other guys, but it's just going to be a different way of browsing the web and doing your work. So always keep that in mind But then again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And you can always reach out to me on Twitter at RMRDNL or at DarkGadgets and I'll get back to you there. But aside from that, thank you guys for watching this video and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.